You see this? Something looks wrong about this, doesn't it? Something you can't tell. Could be those two PSVR2 controllers, or that Switch, or maybe that game of Mario that's playing. They look squished together in some sort of uncanny valley sort of way. Hell, even the main menu. Thankfully I got this to work after a few tries, but yeah, it was hell. But this does remind me of those games that use their pixel aesthetic to make you feel uneasy. Before that got beaten like a horse so they make glue. You know what I'm talking about, the PS1 org. I'm sure that's scary for the 986th time. However, before that epidemic started, there were legit creepy games to make you feel uneasy, using their 2.5 game engines. Yeah, those are the games I want to talk about here, so no JRPGs, RPG Maker, or any of that stuff, and side-scrollers, but I do want to take time to shout out the Don't Escape series. Now, without further ado, let's do this! So let's first start out about what games I'm exactly talking about. So you all know Doom, right? No, not the new one, but the old one. You know what it's like. Not 3D, but somewhat 2D. I think it's called 2.5, I'm not too sure. So basically that sort of stuff I'll be talking about. And now, let's start in release date order first with a little known game called Hide from 2011. Ha, I bet y'all are thinking I'm scared. Nope, I just wanted to talk about this little known game first. So Hide was developed by a person by the name of Andrew Schuldice. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, I'm not too sure. Now this game is kind of hard to find because the original site it was hosted on was taken down a long time ago and became a gambling site. Also, this game shared a name with some random 2011 made-for-TV slasher film that doesn't even have its own Wikipedia article. That should show how important that film is. And whenever I googled it, it would just show that movie instead of the game, so, so hard to find. But you can still get the game on some sketchy site or the Internet Archive. Now, this game starts with you in the woods. While at the start, you will hear the siren in the background and this uneasy feeling. These type of games get me. The art direction of the game is amazing. Now, I feel like I need to tell you what you do. Find the notes. The first one says murder. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Oh, this is some mediocre Slenderman ripoff.
Didn't I see you want to catch a predator? Go get yourself a BJ from Fox.
And what I say is that you're right on the mediocre part. However, the game came out a year before Slender the 8 Pages came out. Now, you're being stalked by these black figures holding a light. And also, the more notes you get, the more people come after you. The second note says persecution. I think that's how you pronounce the word persecution. Persecution? Yeah, probably persecution. The third one says torture. Yeah, that's what it says. It's probably the most easiest one to find since it's in a big lake. Also, finding the third one, it will give you a helicopter will try and come after you now. Now, the fourth one is starvation, and you know those kids in Africa really deserve all that food. You viewers are probably eating while watching this. And the final one is located on the church, and it says, oh god, I can't, that got dark real quick. I mean, it was already a dark game, but I wasn't expecting it to go that dark. After finding the last one, we will get caught by the black figures no matter what. So this makes me think that you play as either an escaped or on the run serial murderer rapist that tortures people. And by the end of your crimes, catch up with you. Now, I should probably note that this game was made for a game jam in which the topic was the theme of justice. I can't check if it won or not because the game page was took down a long time ago. Also, I should also mention the guy who made this game, Andrew Schuldice, went on to make a game called Tunic, which I never heard of before researching this video, but has somewhat of a cult following, and yeah. Now for our next one, probably the one you all recognize the most, or came to this video to watch, I don't know. So yeah, this is probably what all of you expected me to cover, so let me get straight into this. So I'm covering the original 2012 version and not the 2022 remake on Steam, which is a masterpiece and probably the second best horror game I've ever played. But I'm not talking about that today because you all should genuinely buy the game for itself. So that explains why the game is in 4x3. Well, not really, but still odd. So it begins with you in your dingy old bedroom. Only imagine the socket under that bed, oh my. Now there is a conveniently placed ladder which you go down to find this hallway. Before you ask, this game came out 2 whole years before PT. Now I'm 5 feet in your mother. I don't think that's a part of her. Now, after receiving this jump scare, you'll notice a new folder on your desktop called I'm Scared, and find an image of a black void and not called data. Black void and not called data, and this is what it says? This is how the message read? There is a way to turn the entity into data. They have a life form of their own. It is difficult to distinguish them from the normal computer files. In our actions every day while we sit at the computer, the byte entity observes us and studies our every move and fear. The game is simple. Following the arrows is the key. If you get caught, you lose. A sound will predict its arrival. It is Whiteface. Now, when you open the game again, you have a giant note saying, "Let's play!" So basically, you have to follow the arrows and hope she doesn't get to you. After that, you'll be teleported to some road where they filmed, I don't know, what is that YouTube analog? No, not analog core, it's like the found footage one up. No through road or whatever. It looks like the same place from that. And you have to find a key, and also Mrs. Whiteface will show up and tease you even more. Now, once you have the key, you go to the hall. I misspelled key as Q. Sound like Eric Cartman here. And you go through the same hallway again, and your game crashes. Now, after that, you'll go into your file gets updated. And this is what it says. It's not gonna let you go. I shouldn't have told you to go on. Follow my instructions. Don't let the game appearance deceive you from now on. If things arrive, tickets and try to escape. Sounds like my ex-wife. Am I right or am I? Wait, I've never had a wife in my entire life. I'm not married. Now open the game again and oh my god, I see the light. The fig is coming. So basically, for this section, you have to guess what? Find the damned keys and use pillars at one point. She also stalks her throughout. Now, after finding 7 keys, you're gonna get noticed from her, and she will say that she doesn't want to die and that she's scared. Yeah, she'll say, "I'm scared," like the name of the game. I'm not even joking. Now, after this, you find her right next to a hangman's noose. Oh god. You can guess what happens afterwards. Now, after that, there's a new text file that says, quote, "It's alive, it's real, sorry, I'm real sorry, I didn't have any other choice, I'm scared and I don't want to die, from now on, remember this, the sound predicts its arrival." And that's the 2012 version of I'm Scared. Now, the Steam version of the game is way better, and I generally recommend you all checking it out. And also, I apparently saw some video, and it's gonna say a sequel is apparently coming out, which I'm excited for if that's true. Also, I should probably forgot to mention that, the character of Whiteface is also in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, and while we're on talking about mascot horror, the game was originally going to be talked about in mascot horror before Fnaf until I ran out of storage and couldn't do it, so I could only fit like 4 things in there. I might make a director's cut of that video someday, so yeah, time to get to the outro now. Hello everyone, so enjoy gameplay of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I'm not exactly really good at that game despite playing for God knows how long. I just wanted to say thank you all for watching this video. Also, happy 2026. I'm sorry I couldn't get this video out sooner because I had school and I was very busy. And also, expect more videos that are a little less than like 4 minutes long, or you know, like smaller scale videos, because it really drains me to make those longer videos. Like, I was working on one on the Fazbear Fanverse and one on the, childhood YouTubers. However, it was just, took so long, and it burnt me out so much, so now I'm currently just working on these 2 littler videos, so, I don't know, the next video might be, what was it? YouTube Mysteries, and the next one, I don't know, From the Fog. So, thank you all for watching, happy 2026, and have a good day, everyone.